Hey y'all, what's good beautiful people? It's your girl Tay and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So you guys, I have been talking about it and I finally have done it. If you guys don't think that I am committed to this channel, then I don't know what to tell you. Look at this stack of paper. I'm going to flip it over so you guys can see. Y'all see how thick that is? I spent all of last night printing out every single last state's information from the United States Department of Agriculture regarding pandemic EBT. This video is going to be all about pandemic EBT. I wanted to make this video for reference as a guide for you guys, just so that you'll have a video that you can go back to get information about your state. Now, there were 2 states that were approved on the list that I don't have information for because it wasn't available. I know for a fact one is Oregon and the other one I believe was it's one of the United States territories. I think it was the Northern Mariana Islands. But other than that, if the information was available on the USDA website, then I have it printed right here. So for some states, it's going to be talking about payout dates for children and child care under the age of 6 as well. And then other states, it's just going to be talking about pandemic EBT for school age children. Okay, so we're going to jump right into this. I'm not exactly sure how long this is going to take. I did take the time last night to also highlight the name of the state, highlight where the information is, so I can just kind of get to it really quick in an effort not to make this video so long. So without further ado, you guys, let's just jump right into it. So again, this is all about pandemic EBT. Now, some states have actually already started to distribute new cards or new benefits, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to give you the information because I know there's quite a few people that are always in the comment section saying that they have yet to receive their pandemic EBT benefits. So this should give you a little bit, I wouldn't say hope, but it should at least give you a little bit of, how do you say, a little bit more comfort, or help you at least so that you have some information letting you know when you can expect those benefits. One thing I did want to tell you guys is also, I know out here in California, we can call the pandemic EBT line, which is the number on the back of the EBT card or your pandemic EBT card, to get information. Once your state is approved and they go about updating all of the other people who are responsible for distributing, which in this case would be pandemic EBT. If you have a customer service number on the back of your card for other states, you should be able to contact them and see if they can give you information as well, even if it's specific to yourself. I know for myself, once everybody was updated, meaning once the California Department of Education was updated, the California Department of Social Services was updated, then the customer service line that was responsible for helping and giving us information was updated. Then I could just call them, give them my child's name and information, and then they can give me information that was specific to me, meaning they can tell me when my child's card was mailed out or when the benefits are supposed to be distributed, and so on and so forth. So I'm saying that you guys should be able to do the same thing as well. Look up the customer service number or a PEBT helpline in your state to see if that is available, and contact them if your state is already distributing benefits but you have not received yours yet. Okay, so let's jump right into it. All right, starting off, we have Alabama. It says Alabama is supposed to issue benefits for the month of August through December of 2020 in a single distribution, tentatively in May 2021. Okay, so you guys should be receiving your benefits in Alabama this month. It says they will also issue benefits for January through May in July of 2021. So there's going to be 2 distributions for Alabama. One will be this month in May for months August through December, and then you're going to receive another one in July of this year for months January through May. Okay, now for children in child care, it says they will issue benefits for months of October through December 2020 in a single distribution scheduled for June of this year. So next month for children under the age of 6 in child care. They will also issue benefits again for January through May in July of 2021. So you're going to get 4 different distributions. Okay, so you're going to get 2 for school age children and then 2 for children in child care, 1 in June and 1 in July. All right, so that was for Alabama. Next, we have Arizona. Arizona is to begin issuing child care benefits for October as early as March. Issue school benefits and child care benefits for the months through November in April, depending on timely receipt of the school schedule information from schools. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year as follows. So you guys should have received a benefit or distribution for pandemic EBT in March, and then you should also be receiving another distribution last month in April. So you should have already received 2 distributions for Arizona. The rest of the school year will be, you will receive a payout in May, June, and July. Okay, so May will be for months through April, including any catch up. June will be for months through May. And then July, August, and September for any past months as necessary. All right, so that was for Arizona. Next, we have California. On here, it didn't actually give a timeline, so to speak. The only thing that I have here is it says that they will tentatively issue out benefits for months October through January. So I said this yesterday in my video. For California, they're going to do 2 distributions, and they're going to be those distributions are going to have 4 months worth of benefits. So it's going to be from October through January that they're going to start issuing out in late June and continue through July. So I saw someone in the comment section of previous videos saying that they were going to start for California, I believe around June 21st through the end of July. Okay, so that's when you can expect the new cards to be sent out for California. And then the second distribution, of course, there's not a date available. We just know there's going to be from February through May, and you're going to get that in October. So we won't get another distribution in California until October of 2021. Now for school-age children, children under the age of 6, it's not giving me a separate schedule, so I don't know if they're going to do it at the same time. I think they're going to do it at the same time. So if you have 1 or 2 children, just more than 1 child, just look for multiple cards to be sent out within June through July of this year. All right, Colorado. Colorado is going to issue benefits for August through December 20th in late May. Issue benefits retrospectively for January through March in June, and issue benefits for April through May in July. Okay, so you're going to get a distribution in May, you're going to get a distribution in June, and you're going to get a distribution in July. Okay, and that is it for Colorado. For Connecticut, issue benefits for September through January in a single distribution after approval. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year in a single distribution in June. Okay, so I'm assuming that you should have already received a distribution for the months of September through January already. It just says after plan approval, which in your case was in February. So you should have already received it probably in March sometime. If you have not, then again, I encourage you to look on the back of your pandemic EBT card and call that number to see if they can give you some information that's specific to you, or look up pandemic EBT customer service in your state and see if there is a customer service number available or even an email that you can use. Okay. Like I said, the rest will be issued for the rest of the school year in June. So you won't get another distribution until next month. So most likely you guys would have already received your first distribution. That was for Connecticut. Delaware. Issue benefits for the months of October and November in a single distribution after plan approval, which was also on February 17th. Issue benefits for the months of December through January in a single distribution. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year retrospectively on a monthly basis. So it doesn't say when they're going to issue that single distribution, but considering that this plan approval happened in February, I'm going to say that you guys probably should have already received your benefits either in March or April of this year. Okay, that was for Delaware. For DC, issue benefits on the following schedule: for the months of October through December in April, for the months of January through March in May, for the months of April through June in June. So 3 distributions: April, May, and June for DC. You guys are also supposed to receive benefits for children in childcare, but there is no schedule here. It doesn't say when they're going to start distributing those benefits. So again, I encourage you guys to contact the customer service in your state, all right? For Florida, the state will issue benefits for the months of August through December in a single distribution in April, issue benefits for the months of January through March in a single distribution in June, and then issue benefits for the months of April through June in a single distribution in August. So April, June, and August will be your distribution months. Hawaii, issue benefits for the retroactive snack reimbursement for August and September 2020 and for the full daily benefit for October 2020 through March in 2 issuances shortly after plan approval, which your plan approval happened in March 16, 2021, and then issue benefits for the rest of the school year retrospectively on a monthly basis around the 15th of the month. Okay, so you guys will get yours monthly after those first 2 issuances. For Idaho, I'm trying to see. Issue all school year 2020-2021 benefits in 3 monthly installments beginning in July. So your benefits won't start to be distributed until July, and you'll get them in 3 monthly installments. It doesn't say anything else other than that. Calculate benefits on a weekly basis at 3 levels. Students will receive 3 days of benefits per week in schools with fully hybrid schedule, 1 day of benefits per week in schools that have moved from fully hybrid schedule to 1 virtual day per week in anticipation of returning to a fully in-person schedule. That's the only information that they are giving. It's not saying anything else other than that, which is weird. Yeah, okay, so that was for Idaho. Illinois, issue benefits for the months of October through February or March, depending on the submission of the school data, in monthly distributions after plan approval, and stagger issuances within each month. Your plan approval was done in January of this year. So that's it. It's not giving specific dates. That's all it says is issue benefits for the months of October through February or March and 2 monthly distributions after plan approval and then staggered. So you should be receiving some benefits monthly, and you should have received 2 significantly larger benefits distributions earlier this year, sometime in either February or March, I'm assuming. For Indiana, issue benefits for the months of October, November, and December in a single distribution after plan approval, which was December of last year. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year retrospectively on a quarterly basis. Okay, so calculate benefits for each student based on the student's number of virtual learning days. The state will not calculate average benefits for any student. Collect student information in January, April, and June in order to, okay, so January, April, and June in order to calculate student benefits for the previous 3 months. Okay, so you should have received a distribution in January for the previous 3 months, which would have been October, November, and December, and then you should receive benefits in April for months January, February, and March, and then another distribution should happen in July for the 3 months that occurred prior to that. Okay, that was for Indiana. All right, Iowa, issue benefits for the months of September through December in a single distribution in May, January through March in June, and April and May in July. Okay, that was for Iowa. No additional information for child care children. For Kansas, you guys only knew how long it took me to print this stuff out yesterday and go through it. My children were looking at me like, what are you doing? Okay, so for Kansas, it says to the extent possible, issue benefits for August through May to SNAP participant families within 45 days of plan approval. Issue benefits to non-SNAP families as the state processes applications. Okay, so your plan approval happened April 23rd, 2021. So 45 days within there, you should receive your benefits. Now, there is some information here about children and child care, which means you will be receiving benefits as well for children under the age of 6 who qualified for the benefits, but it's not giving a timeline. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Issue benefits for October through May in a single distribution as soon as possible after plan approval. Okay, so If you guys have children under the age of 6 in your household, you're going to be receiving a card in that child's name with a distribution for all of the months on there at one time. Okay, that was for Kansas. Kentucky, begin to issue benefits for the months of October 2020 through February 2021 within 25 days of plan approval. Your plan was approved February of this year. October benefits will be issued first, and the remaining benefits will be issued in 1 month benefit increments every 2 weeks until all benefits are issued. Issue benefits for March through June retroactively on a monthly basis by the 25th calendar day of the following month. So, for example, if you are to receive benefits for the month of March in April, okay, by April 25th, and then the benefits for April by May 25th, and so on and so forth until the whole school year has been completed. I don't see any information for children under the age of 6. For Louisiana, Louisiana will issue benefits for the months of August through October 2020 in a single distribution after plan approval, which was in April 22nd of this year. Issue benefits for the months of November 2020 through January 2021 beginning in June. So you will start to receive benefits like us, unfortunately, in June. Next month, issue benefits for the months of February through May 2021 in July. So you'll receive benefits in June, you'll receive benefits in July, and I don't see anything else. So it looks like just those two distributions. For Maine, issue benefits for the months of September through December in a single distribution after plan approval, potentially in June. It literally says potentially in June. Your plan was approved April 22nd. Issue benefits for January through March in a second distribution 1 month after the first distribution. So most likely in July. If you receive the first one in June, you receive the second one for July. Then it says issue benefits for April through June in a third distribution 1 month after the second distribution. And this is all tentatively. So June, July, and August most likely, okay? Children in child care, issue benefits for months of October through December in a single distribution after plan approval, potentially in June. Okay, so same thing for that. It looks like it's going to be done in 3 months, 3 consecutive months. So 1 month after you get the first distribution, you'll get the second one, and then 1 month after you get the second, you'll get the third. Okay, so most likely you'll be receiving benefits in June, July, and August for all children in your household that qualify. Maryland, issue retrospective snack benefits for August and September 2020 after plan approval, which was April 27th this year. Issue benefits for the months of October through December 2020 in a single distribution in May. And then retrospectively issue 2 additional months worth of benefits in monthly distributions for the remaining months of the school year. Okay. There is some information about children under the age of 6. But I don't see a schedule. So just be on the lookout for extra benefit cards for children who are not school age. Massachusetts, issue benefits for the months of October and November in a single distribution after plan approval, which was in December of last year. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year retrospectively on a monthly basis. Okay, that is it. It says school districts will submit changes in students' learning modes fully, which means if they change from fully remote to fully in person or hybrid schedule by the 10th of every month. So based off of that, the state plans to issue benefits retroactively around the 25th of the month following the benefit month. Okay, so again, you guys will get paid a month after. So your benefits for April won't be on your card until May, and so on. Benefits for January wouldn't have hit your card till February, depending on when they actually started to distribute these benefits, because it's not saying, okay? But your plan was approved in December, so you guys actually should have started to receive some benefits. That was for Massachusetts. For Michigan, I need to drink because my mouth is dry. Michigan, they will issue benefits for the months of September through January as early as March. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year in April and June. So we have March, April, and June will be your distribution months for Michigan. Minnesota, issue benefits for the months of September and October in March. And then benefits will be issued retroactive 2-month benefits every month from April through July. And they will stagger monthly issuance over 3 days after SNAP issuances. So that sounds really, really complicated. But anyways, you will get your benefits. So you should have already gotten your benefits. Okay, so your first distribution should have been in March. And then after that, it's going to be retroactive for 2 months, okay? From April through July, all right? Montana issued benefits for the months of October and November 2020 in a single distribution after plan approval, which was April 5th. Issued 2 months of benefits for December 2020 through March 2021 on a monthly basis. Issued 3 months of benefits for April through June 2021 in June 2021. Okay, that's all I have for Montana. Nebraska, I really hope you guys are appreciating this because this is a lot. This is definitely a lot. Nebraska issued benefits for the months of October and November in a single distribution after plan approval, which was March 10th. Issued benefits for the months of August and September for students that did not receive benefits but should have. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year in distribution for 2 months of benefits retrospectively on a monthly basis. So you're going to get 2 months of benefits monthly. And they expect to issue those benefits around the 15th of every month. So check your cards the 15th of every month. That was for Nebraska. Nevada. Let me just take a little quick break just so I can give you guys this church announcement real quick. Let me tell you something. And I mean this with all the love and light and kindness in my heart. There are a lot of you, and I don't know if you're new subscribers, so that makes a difference if you're new. But if you are new and you're watching this video, make sure to watch the whole video. Even if you're fast forwarding, rewinding, it doesn't really matter. Make sure to pay attention because I'll be saying the name of states and then you guys will go back down in the description in the comment section and ask for the state that has already been the information I have already given in the video. I'm saying that because there's quite a few people that I feel are regulars to this channel, and I appreciate you all who will ask me for Texas, Nevada, Pennsylvania. You guys got to pay attention, okay? Because I'll be saying the name of the states. Now, I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm saying Nevada's information right now, so please pay attention, okay? Nevada has or will, based on the timing of the PEBT plan, you guys were just approved not too long ago, April 28th. So issue benefits from the beginning of the school year through November 2020 in June. So you won't start seeing your benefits for Nevada until next month. Then you're going to get another distribution in July. And then you're going to get a third distribution in August. And it also says that they will stagger issuances over a 10-day period in each benefit issuance month. However they plan on doing that, I don't know. You guys are also approved to receive benefits for children under the age of 6. So months of October and November and June, July, and August. So same thing. If you have any children under the age of 6 in your household that qualify, you will most likely receive cards for them at the same time as you're receiving the benefits for children who are in school. New Jersey. Issue benefits for the months of September through the month prior to benefit issuance in a single distribution at a date to be determined after plan approval. That doesn't tell us much. Plan approval was April the 19th. It says here schools have up until the 10th of the month to submit information. So you guys should be receiving your benefits sometime after the 10th of the month. When that's going to be, it doesn't say. It just says that school authorities need to submit necessary information by the 10th of each month following the benefit month. So issue benefits for the rest of the school year retrospectively on a monthly basis. So you guys will be receiving your benefits retrospectively on a monthly basis. New Mexico. Issue benefits for the months of October and November in a single distribution after plan approval, which was in January. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year retrospectively in 4 distributions covering December and January, February and March, April and May, and June. It doesn't say when they're going to distribute those benefits, but I believe some people commented in the what do you call that, in the comment section, saying that they started to receive those benefits for for New Mexico. Now we're on New York, because you're another one that'd be asking for a lot of tender love and care. Like, you didn't hear me say New York in all of my videos. I'm saying New York. In addition, New York has or will issue benefits for the months of September through March. In June, issue benefits for April through June. In July through September. For New York City Public Schools, use counts of in-person and virtual learning days for each month provided by the New York Department of Education. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So you're going to get a distribution in June and July and either August or September, I think, okay? North Carolina, issue benefits for the month of August through December in one distribution in February. So you're going to get a distribution in February. You're going to get a distribution in March. And then it says issuance will be staggered throughout February and March. And then the rest of the school year will be done retrospectively on a monthly basis. Okay. North Dakota. Woo. Issue benefits for August through December 2020 in two distributions in March. And then in April. Okay, so you're going to get a distribution in March, or you should have, and you should have gotten another distribution last month in April. And then the remaining school year will be done retroactively on a monthly basis. It doesn't give a payout date, so just monthly after that. But you guys should have received at least two distributions already. Ohio, issue benefits for the months of August, September, October, and November in a single distribution after plan approval, which was done in January. December benefits will be issued by the end of February. For households that have already been issued benefits for August and September, their benefits will be adjusted based on the benefit already paid to avoid duplicate payments. And then they will issue benefits retrospectively monthly for the rest of the school year. There is no date. Yeah, so just monthly. Pennsylvania. Issue benefits for September through November 2020 within 6 weeks of plan approval. Your plan was approved March 10th, or in March, I should say. Issue benefits for December 2020 through February in June, March through May in mid-July, okay? So for sure, a distribution in June and in July. I was trying to see if they gave a date. They did not. Puerto Rico, just in case any of my Puerto Rican families in the house. Issue benefits for the months of August through December in a single distribution after plan approval, which happened in January. The rest of the school year on a monthly basis. Trying to see if there is a payout date here. There is none. Okay, so that was for Puerto Rico. Rhode Island, y'all pay attention, because y'all another one who don't be paying attention. Pay attention. In addition, Rhode Island issue benefits for the month of October and November and the beginning of January. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year retrospectively on a monthly basis. I'm trying to see if there is a payout date. There is no payout date on here. South Carolina. Issue benefits for September through December in March. And in early March. So you should have gotten two distributions for South Carolina in March. For September through December in early March. And then they were going to issue benefits for the months of January and February in late March. So you should have gotten a distribution at the beginning of March and the end of March. And then the rest of the school year retrospectively. The state will issue benefits for March and April in May, and will issue benefits for May and June in July, okay? So March, June, and July, I believe is what it says. South Dakota, issue benefits for the months of August through May in a single distribution between July 15th, 2021 and August 15th, 2021. I don't know why they're making you guys wait so long, but it seems like they just want to do it all at one time. So for South Dakota, you're going to get one distribution between July 15th and August 15th of this year is when they're going to start sending that out, okay? Tennessee. We're almost almost done. Issue benefits for the months of October and November in a single issuance by February 20th. Issue benefits for the months of December through February retrospectively on a monthly basis by the 20th of every month, okay? Issue benefits for the months of April, May, and June in a single issuance by July 20th. So you should have received benefits February 20th, and then you should have received benefits on the 20th of every month after that, and then you're going to get a larger disbursement in July for April, May, and June. Okay, that was for Tennessee. Texas, this is another one. Y'all be Texas. What about Texas? Nothing for Texas, huh? Yes, Texas. Issue benefits in a lump sum on a staggered basis at the end of May, okay? This will include retroactive issuance for August through May based on actual school level learning models reported by the schools, and a prospective issuance for June based on the anticipated school level learning models reported by the schools. Okay, so you guys will receive benefits by the end of this month, all right, for Texas. Utah, issue benefits for the months of September through December 2020 in a single distribution after plan approval, which occurred at the end of March. Issue benefits for January through March in May. So a disbursement in May, a disbursement in June, and then a final disbursement in July. So May, June, and July for Utah. Let's see if I see anything for children under the age of 6, and I do not. For Vermont, issue benefits for the months of September through December in a single distribution after plan approval. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year retrospectively on a quarterly basis. Okay, so the state issuance are tentatively scheduled for February, April, and July. So those are your distribution months. It does not give a date, just February, April, and July. That was for Vermont. Virginia, issue benefits for the months of October through January in a two distribution. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me do this again for Virginia. Issue benefits for the months of October through January in a two distribution after plan approval, which happened at the beginning of March of this year. Issue retrospective snack benefits for August and September after the first two distributions. Issue benefits for the rest of the school year retrospectively on a monthly basis. The schools have up until the 10th of the month to provide information, which means that they intend on providing benefits around the 25th of the month following the benefit month. So again, you guys will get paid a month behind for the previous month. So again, you'll get paid. You should have had something like getting paid for January benefits in February, getting February benefits in March, getting March benefits in April. Okay. Washington, we are almost at the end. Issue benefits from the start of the school year through January as soon as possible after plan approval, which was in February, around the end. I'll say around February 23rd, 24th, 25th, somewhere around there. Issue benefits for the remaining months of the school year in 2-month increments. Each issuance will contain benefits for the 2 preceding months. So example of that would be you guys would get benefits for January and February in March. You get benefits for March and April in May, okay? It doesn't give a payout date. And that was for Washington. And now we have West Virginia. Okay. West Virginia, it says issue August and September benefits in March. Then continue issuing 2 months worth of benefits each succeeding month through July. The state will issue its final benefit for June in August, okay? Let's see if there's any additional information for y'all. And there is not. And then finally, this is the golden ticket right here. Okay. For Wisconsin, Wisconsin, it says issue benefits for the months of August through November in a single distribution, which you should have received in March. Issue benefits retrospectively for the remainder of the school year in May and June. So it looks like you're going to get 3 disbursements, or you should have gotten 3, or no, you will. Got 1 in March. And then you should get 1 sometime in this month if you haven't already. And then you're going to get another one next month in June. And then it says, if necessary, issue benefits for September 2021 prospectively. And that is it, you guys. That is absolutely all that I have here. Now, just to recap, just to make sure, like I said, there were some states that were not, the information was not available. I did look up Oregon, but there was no information in terms of a payout period. If you guys are from Oregon and you have that information, please leave it in the comment section so that others can find that information as well. I am going to check right now on the status of, that was for pandemic EBT. I am going to look and see if there's anything else. Okay, so just to recap, for pandemic EBT, currently approved, we have Alabama, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, D.C., Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Northern Mariana Islands, Ohio, Oregon. I did not provide information for them because it wasn't available. Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, Wisconsin, West Virginia. That is it. Now, for emergency SNAP benefits for the month of May, I'm not going to give you the payout dates because this video is already really long, and I just wanted this video to be mainly focused on pandemic EBT. So like I said, you guys can have a reference to go back to. Please keep in mind that some of this information on here was stated as tentatively on the United States Department of Agriculture. So those dates could have changed. I printed this information out yesterday. So in terms of the United States Department of Agriculture, this information was, updated, or it was accurate as of yesterday night when I printed it. Okay, so for emergency SNAP benefits for the month of May, we have Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, D.C., Florida, Georgia, Guam, Hawaii, Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Utah, Texas, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Now, you guys know I'm going to do the payout dates again, probably sometime tomorrow, for emergency SNAP Max benefits for the month of May, as well as talk to you guys about all this other really wonderful information that I have found. But on that note, I'm going to say to you guys, I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful. I have finally kept my promise. I have provided you guys with all the information that I can get my hands on in terms of pandemic EBT. I'm going to say again, to call or contact, use your internet provider, your internet search bar to look up pandemic customer service, pandemic EBT customer service, or call the number on the back of your already distributed cards to get any extra information that may be specific to you. Okay, so if you're in a state that is already distributing benefits but you have not received yours, you want to contact the pandemic EBT helpline in your state to see if they can let you know what's going on. Okay, but again, as always, you guys, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, people.